So this anime I was watching was just going on about, but suddenly it ran into some issues during the airing of it. The animation quality dropped off a cliff, and I was confused. Why did it get so different, and why did the animation downgrade so fast? And I looked into the Crunchyroll comments, and I heard an interesting story. One where you have to go through lies, Twitter, and a Yuri anime. So sit down, grab some popcorn, and let's dive into the worst supposed studio in Japan. This all started from good old little Japan, the land of anime, where there is a company called Yokohama Animations Lab, obviously in Yokohama, where they were created by Yuma Ogami, who previously worked on Garnet on the Viewer's Planet in the year of 2015. What a year. But this studio didn't pick up any animes for 2 whole years. Until 2017, the year of fidget spinners, YouTube 3 AM pranks, and Russian interference in the election. Yokohama Animations Lab got the opportunity of animating Monster Strike Season 2.
Huh?
How did they do that? A newly built, fresh studio somehow got an anime that was previously made by Linden Films. Okay. And this gave them their head start, and they started making more animes after this. Lapis Relight and another season of Monster Strike. But the projects after this totaled to 7 animation projects in 3 years. That's a lot for a small animation company. And they weren't mini short animes at all. In total, it was 50 episodes and 78 minutes of film time. This is obviously going to overload the animators. But this stopped. No more work, none at all, for a year and a half, due to something that was happening outside. But they came back with their first big anime, The Genius Prince Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt. And it was a pretty good anime, so they got a good reception, and they made another anime in the year after a season gap. But it all goes downhill in 2023. Last year, where they started in the summer season with an anime called The Great Cleric. It's actually a great isekai anime, but they decided to take on 2 animes in the same fall season. And they followed this up with taking on 3 projects in the next 2 seasons. Winter 2024 with The Witch and the Beast, and Spring 24 with The New Gate, the one I was watching, and Whisper Me a Love Song, the Yuri anime. This is a lot for a small studio that's not even well known and doesn't have a lot of employees. So, of course things go wrong. Teasers aren't put together properly, nothing is shown about certain animes for months, delayed information when supposed to be announced, and too much work for the mini animator group. Yokohama and Cloud Studios, their secret second company that's not so secret, were in big trouble. But let's fast forward and focus on Spring 2024. The animes of The New Gate and Whisper Me a Love Song, both with a date of April, were like hell for the animators. People in the office were allegedly mistreated by higher-ups. They had to work overtime to finish their deadlines, and they couldn't leave their office, that some of them were sleeping in there. Did they lock them in or something? This is horrible, and everything wrong with Japan's labor laws. It's just a sad thing to see, especially in animation, which is supposed to put a little bit of joy into each frame you make, and at least get to live your life. It's just sad and soulless. But if you don't care and are like, I don't care about that, I want my anime, I don't think anime's for you. You might be into some other things. But all these issues caused a major walkout. Staff just leaving through the door, walking out and quitting their jobs, leaving Yokohama Animations Lab in the dust. So this obviously affected the animation quality heavily, with these two animes right here. Allegedly, the animation at this point was getting outsourced with no instructions, no communications, and very tight deadlines, to the point that they were finishing episodes just 24 hours or mere minutes before the runtime. And most of the outsourced work were amateurs that are allegedly students and minors. This is very illegal if true. A working day can't exceed 6 hours in Japan for a minor, as well as 14 and unders not allowed to work. Obviously, an anime takes more than 6 or 8 hours on crunch time while working. If this is true, I really wonder how this studio is allowed to run. This whole story was leaked by a fan of the Yuri anime being made side by side with the anime I was watching on Twitter. 2 whole threads was made on there, and that anime has similar issues I didn't know about. And it's just crazy, and check it out. But I now figured out why this animation quality dropped and changed for an okay anime. It was almost bizarre switching episodes. So Yokohama Animations Lab / Cloud Studios, whatever they are, is a highlight of the toxic environment in the Japanese work culture and animation studios as a whole. This studio should definitely be closed down because they made 96 episodes of an anime in 2 years. If overworking had a poster child, it would be this. So yeah, thank y'all for watching as always. Love y'all. Subscribe, please. This took me forever. Check out the socials and peace.